You walk into a room. Nothing unusual. Just people talking. But the moment you step in, something shifts. You suddenly become aware of everything. Your posture, your face, your hands. You wonder if you look awkward. You think people noticed you walking in. You feel like eyes are on you. And even if no one says anything, your brain starts whispering they're judging you. They notice something weird. You don't fit here. So you try to act normal, but the harder you try to act normal, the more unnatural everything feels. And the strange part is this. Most of the time, nobody actually said or did anything, but your brain already decided what everyone thinks. Why does that happen? And why does it feel so real? The answer has less to do with other people, and much more to do with how your brain protects you. If this happens to you, you know the feeling. You walk past someone and suddenly replay how you walked. You say something simple and then question your tone. You notice someone looking in your direction and immediately assume they're analyzing you. Your mind fills in the blanks. They think I'm awkward. They think I'm boring. They notice that mistake. And now your brain starts scanning for evidence. Every glance feels like confirmation. Every silence feels suspicious. Even neutral reactions start to feel negative. Meanwhile, your body reacts too. Your chest tightens. Your thoughts speed up. You become hyper aware of everything you do. Not because you want attention, but because you're trying to avoid the wrong kind of attention, and that constant self-monitoring is exhausting. What you're experiencing is something psychologists call the spotlight effect. Your brain feels like there's a spotlight on you, like everyone around you is watching and evaluating you, but in reality, most people are under their own spotlight, thinking about themselves, their own conversations, their own worries. Your brain just misinterprets the situation. It assumes attention is directed at you, when it usually isn't. Why? Because your brain evolved to protect you from social rejection. Thousands of years ago, being rejected by your group was dangerous. So your brain became very sensitive to social signals. It learned to constantly ask, am I accepted here? Do I belong? Did I do something wrong? This system is meant to protect you, but in modern life, it often becomes overactive. Your brain starts detecting threats that aren't actually there. Let's say you walk past someone you know. You wave. They don't wave back. Instantly, your brain reacts. They ignored me. Maybe they're upset with me. Did I do something wrong? For the next hour, you think about it, but later you find out they simply didn't see you. They were looking at their phone or thinking about something else. This happens all the time. Your brain fills in missing information with negative assumptions. Not because you're pessimistic, because uncertainty makes the brain uncomfortable, so it quickly creates a story. And unfortunately, the brain tends to choose the most threatening story first. You don't stop this by forcing yourself to not care. That rarely works. Instead, you shift how you respond to the thought. Here are 3 simple shifts. 1. Notice the thought. When your mind says, they're judging me. Pause. Recognize it as a thought, not a fact. Your brain is making an interpretation, and interpretations can be wrong. Just noticing this breaks the automatic spiral. 2. Question the assumption. Ask yourself a simple question. What actual evidence do I have? Most of the time, the answer is very little. You're reacting to possibilities, not proof. And when you step back, the situation often becomes much less dramatic. 3. Redirect your attention outward. Self-consciousness drains energy. The more you focus on yourself, the more pressure you feel. So instead of monitoring yourself constantly, shift your attention outward. Be curious about the people around you. Listen to what they're saying. Notice the environment. Confidence grows when your attention moves outward instead of inward. Here's something comforting to remember. Most people are not studying you the way you think. They're thinking about their own lives, their own conversations, their own insecurities. Just like you. The truth is, everyone feels a little self-conscious sometimes. The difference is that some people learn to move forward anyway. They stopped treating every moment like a test. So next time your brain says everyone is judging you, pause, take a breath, and remind yourself, most people are simply living their own story, not analyzing yours. And the more you allow yourself to exist without constant self-evaluation, the lighter social situations will feel. Not perfect, but easier. And that's a powerful place to start.